Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where Super Films 8 just bought a cuddly toy. Yeah, that's on the news today. Headlines, full front page. Super Films 8 bought a cuddly toy. That's what I want to know, right? Anyway, yeah, here we are in the Pleasure Island Park, which, well, if you take a look at it, it seems like, over here we jam-pack crammed it, and then over here it's all of a sudden not that full. But trust me, there is nothing you can build here. Nothing. This is all just completely full. It just doesn't look like that. But we only need 2 more coasters, and to be honest, I mean, this park, it's cool. Well, actually, it's not really. It's kind of meh, if I'm honest. Because all you do is just build the same type of coaster anywhere, and there isn't really much you can do because we're so limited on space. But anyway, what I want to do is maybe see that because so far our only tracked rides have been coasters, and I want to see if we can get something else of a tracked ride in here, which should be doable. I left a bit of space over here for it. So, but before that, let's do a quick vandalism check. Let's see if our pricing's still good. Maybe we need some more guards. I see some trash cans that are not okay anymore. Those. Alright. Ooh, yeah, okay, it's getting bad again. Alright, yeah. This is also, for me, this is like a sign. Okay, we need more guards. This is definitely a sign. Wow. Yeah, it's getting real bad. Oh man, is it getting bad? It's a good thing that those jumping fountains cannot get destroyed, because else I think they would have been destroyed like instantly. Oh, and already? Oh wow. We have like live vandalism happening right over here. There is a vandal active, I can tell you. Let us go and do a little vandal hunting, shall we? Will we be able to find him though? Is there a way to enlarge this window? No, there isn't. So if I were to click like this, okay, this gives us, this might be good hunting like this. Because this gives us, every time, the guest 14, yeah, this is good. Alright, let's do a bit of hunting. Do we see a red face in here? They're easy to spot, huh? We're like Big Brother now, just scanning our data sheet, doing the, or like the Matrix file, the security file, scanning the code. Well, I don't see anything. Maybe this is not the way to find a vandal. Maybe it was just, oh no, there you are. But you're in line for like a ride, really? Now, I've been told that we can calm these guests down if we were to give them like a quick drop in the water. Is this gonna help? No! Okay, it helps by getting rid of them. Okay, that wasn't really the intention. I just did. Okay, thanks whoever posted that in the comments. Clearly, it did not help. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. We are murderer. That's also for sure. we just murderized. Okay, great. Anyway, I think you have some work to do here. I don't know what you were doing, but we also need an extra guard here, because clearly we do not have things under control. Anyway, having done that, let's check what the eggheads are up to. Let's get ships and stalls. Nice, okay. Yeah, so what I want, and of course, when we talk about tracked rides, this is of course the first thing that comes to mind. I want this. And, oh crap. Let's plot out where we can build it. That's over here. So that's over there. Nice. This is where we shall build it. And then we'll figure out how the ride goes. But this is how it will, you know, this is where we will build the thing. And of course, we will first hook it up to the path stuff. And then we will worry about the track. Now the track might be slightly challenging, but that's only really because this type of ride doesn't have that much options. So I feel like just doing a simple thing like this might be the right course of action. Okay, now we are like above those tracks, which is good. How do we want this to run though? Maybe we should go down and then go up again. Man, I don't see why we couldn't do something like this. Go up. How nice would it be? Because we are at height 10 right now. Would we be able to go above the... Yeah, we are actually able. Nice. Okay, so apparently that's not happening. We might be able to do it like this. And then do it like this. Nice. Yeah, okay, we got a cool track design here. It is, well, it isn't like a Tilka track design, but it's the best that we could do, right? And hopefully the guest will think the same. This is not one of those in the ultra extreme ratings, but yeah, given this park, it's kind of hard to get that. You could get it, but then you'd need to leave like all the room free. Yeah, oh my good lord. What is the queue time over here, by the way? It's only 6 minutes, really? You don't say. Now, it might be just me, but have I set this up completely the wrong way? Oh! Haha! Yeah, no, hold on a second. I see what might be the issue here. Yeah. Oh, that's an issue. Look, we have like this parade of... Why is it though that it doesn't make it? It goes down. It's not like it needs to travel that far a distance. Anyway, this is easily fixed by then opening it. There. I know you don't like it, but... that's a shame though, but fine, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't think I'm able to change the design on that one. Because I vividly recall that it was like a nightmare to get the thing right here. Because we were basically bumping into a track somewhere here. So yeah, you know, that's not gonna change or do anything. However, we can open the go-karts here, of course. And yeah, what I also really like is the long start-finish thing. Maybe, shall we do 2 laps? Yeah, let's do 2 laps. I mean, we almost never do 2 laps, so let's do that in race mode here. And then, obviously, you know, we shall call this... Well, here I said that the track rides were gonna have worm names, and then I broke the rule here already, and here as well. Oh no, well, Amamba is a worm, right? Venomous worm. But yeah, let's get back to our naming thing here. Why don't we call this Nematoda? I was gonna give this like some cool name, like the Tarzan curve or the you know, the Hugelholtz curve, but no, it's gonna be the Nematoda. Yeah. Whoever names his rides after words, man. It can only be one crazy tycoon. Let's go with just regular colors. Let's go with nothing too fancy, and then the different colors. That sounds good. Great. Okay. Next, I want to build the other two coasters, and what I think we should do is pair up those coasters over here. Now we have more room to build over here on this side, I believe. So let's see. Yeah, and this is just like a long straight where we can build. So what I think we should do is... wait, actually, hold on a second. If we were to build these two coasters, you know, right next to each other, we'd have one station over here and the other one over here. That's easy to manage. It's very easy to manage. What if we have them start over here? That gives us a little bit of room over here to do something. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way how it's gonna be. Because what I feel like we should do is we should just finish up the park right now. Don't you think? So in order to do that, I think we should start out with oh crap. You know what? Let's first of all get the path done. Because that's like really important. So they're very exciting and special path design here. Ultimate creativity. Look, it just goes all the way up till here. Alright, you can be going there. And till the end. Oh, and then there will be this one small bridge bit. Also, you know what we need over here, by the way? We need music here, right? And we're not gonna do techno because that has the weird sounds. Yeah, we're gonna do rock. That's what we're gonna do. Nice. So yeah, let's get, you know, we have the path there now. We will hook stuff up in a moment. I think what we should do first is just get this coaster out here. So we said that the station would start over here, right? Because this is going to be the outer coaster, because I think this will be the more difficult one to build. So it would be good to start out with this one. Something like this. So let us see. And the good thing about not hooking it up to the main path is that at the moment we have nothing to... Oh. Yeah, I did not line this up that great. I'll have to admit. So yeah, that's a small issue. I think over here was it. Yeah. Okay, so that was not the best of starts, but oh yeah, great. Excellent planning. And then that should do it. You know, it's the shortest queue possible, and even then it's a little bit too long, but we'll do the same over here. So we have like mirrored paths here. And then this, no, that. So we'll remove you. Good. Okay, let's start building this, and let us first look for options. Okay, there are none. Done. I mean, we have no special options, so let's not even explore the possibilities then. Huh? Okay, game. If that's the way you want to play it. No, I had just had, man. If there's one thing that's annoying about this park, it is the fact that you constantly need to switch to the what's available for me to buy fuel. And then, yeah, nice. And now we're just gonna lift it up even further. We should have the height to not have this be an issue. Now, I'm just curious, but it seems to me that we might want... Yeah. Okay, we do have one height level, so let's pull this one tile back so that we have room here. Can we how much further can we lift this? Nah, it's not that much. Would it be worth it? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Nah, let's Okay, let's lift it. Fine, it is the last coaster that we're building in this park anyway, so we might as well. Right. Oh, we're already at the water level. Okay. So I just want to see if I were to build it all the way over here. Oh, we can build right to the edge of this as well. Oh, that's really cool. So we basically can go all the way up till this height then. And this should not be launched off, in theory. And then from over here, basically, because now we have like a big drop. And then from over here, we have like room to start doing the regular stuff with, you know, having a few levels and then doing a few curves and whatnot. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, okay, so balls already. We are you know, we have like the same issue that we had before. Space is called is what it's called, you know. Time space issues. And look at how low we are already in terms of like height. Crazy. Is there anything special? No, there is not. Now, I feel like the other coaster we should build a little bit more over here. So let's have this one focus at the back side here, you know. I think that's... I also read that in the comments, that apparently this coaster performs much better if you build it compact. You know, like really close to its own tracks. So we're gonna test that theory. I mean, you know, the... what was it, you know, that like the viewer said about cooling down vandals? I mean, not everything is true. Because I tried to cool him down and then he just drowned. Well, that, or he was bitten by a shark or something, I don't know. But it was not a success. That much was for certain. Go ask him, he's sleeping with the fishes now. Oh, yeah. Ah, well, you know, it happens. Right, so I think we should... Ooh, you know what we could do? We could... Could we? Height 9? Yeah, so if we were to... Could we go below this path there? If we were to do that, I think what we would need to do is this, and then... No, because now we are at like the path height. Who says we need to expand this far out though? I mean, realistically, we'll have the park finished when we build the other coasters. So you know what? We'll just develop the park till here. That's how we're gonna do it. And that means that we have more options here, because we don't need this stupid path. Alright. Yeah. Like that gives us a lot more development options. So also, could you please be like here? There, much better, you know. I want my screen real estate. I want to see the most possible. So now at height 9, we can say that we do like an S-bend to this side and then another one to this side. And then... And now we are right at the edge. And then at height 9, which is where we are at right now. Ooh. I mean, we could do this and then just have it be done. Let's test this. Let's see how good this is, and let's also see if this actually crashes. Because I'm quite curious to that, if I'm honest. I have a suspicion it will. I think what we need to do is add a little bit more track length to it. Not entirely sure where to do that, but... No, in the meantime, of course, what we can do is just do a little bit of benchification. With some jumping fountains. Look, and everything is nice and 1, 2, 3. How quick do you go? okay, you lose speed at like an insane pace. I did not expect that. So what we're gonna do is just lift this one up. And actually, because of that, what we need to do is rather than, yeah, we need to change this up a little too, because else it won't make it all the way up to here. So let's go. Can we go even higher? Yes, of course we can. Question is, though, do we have the room to develop over here? I feel like we don't, so I believe this is like the tightest possible that we have. So, okay, knowing that, now at least it should make it. So, let's see how it performs right now. And in the meantime, you know what? Let's also add a few shops and stalls, and let's just start opening up this section, because whilst it's test riding, we have all the time in the world to set this up proper. And you know what? We'll do it like proper right from the get-go. So we'll have all the grass mowed. And we will also have like a handy dude specifically for the exit here. Yes, and this will be your area, handy dude. Now then, it should, because you know what the nice thing is? I think this high drop actually adds a little bit to the ratings, because it's a feature that usually isn't in like a coaster like this. So, and right now at this pace, I don't really see any issue with this. In fact, I don't think the pace will be much higher on this coaster, because we have like quite a bit of track length on this. I hope it doesn't stall. Yeah, maybe this isn't the best track design. look at the snailing pace that it has. I'm at least quite certain that it won't crash because of going down with too much speed. That's for sure. Oh yeah. Also, it is crash proof. It does make it to the end, so that's the most important bit. Let's get like an extra handy mechanic dude, and you know what? Let's also get one there, because I'm not entirely sure about the not crashing of this. Are you trapped right now? You're not. So that means, yeah, I want you there. Good. Let's set this up. I'm not sure if this is above the mark of 6 in the ratings, if I'm really honest. It could be. It could very well, and I think that's the more likely candidate, also not be. Now look, we have hat stalls. I want those. Hat stalls. New shops and stalls. I love them. Right, guests, come and buy your souvenirs. Oh, and come and use the toilets that I've built here especially for you. There. Do we have more new stuff? No, not really. I mean, once we get it, we will build it. For now, we'll just have to do with the stuff I just slammed down here at seemingly random. Hot dog. We already have hot dog. Let's go with burger. There. You want to know where this brown burger comes from? Look no further than the building right next. Now, as for why isn't this? Look at this. I say mechanic overflow. What are the ratings? Yeah, look. See, it isn't even a 6. Let's fix that. What we can do is, I wouldn't say cheating, but definitely helping out. Oh, so okay, so it's only, we don't have the last tile. Okay, interesting. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this helps out that much, but what will help out is us building the other coaster, like, right next to it. What did we say that we were gonna build next to it? Shall we do the bobsled one? Now, we said we would do the ones we didn't build last park, so we're gonna build this coaster. There, entrance. I know why this coaster isn't that high in the ratings. It has no underground section. That is the whole reason. I just now see the issue. We could easily fix that. You know, shall we alter the design a little and fix this? I feel like that's what we should do. I mean, granted, we have already heightened the ratings quite a bit, but I feel like we should fix it. Get an underground section in, and then all of a sudden the whole coaster is like good. Just mark my words, you know, it will work out like that. Trust me. So we have a bit of height. I think we can go to height 11 on this. Then drop down further, because we've seen that the speed on this coaster is just terrible. So I'm not afraid to you know, to have this one drop a little bit more height, more aggressively than we've been doing up till so far. Now, oh, okay, so we run into our own coaster tracks. That's alright, you know, that's alright. Because what we should be able to do is head in the underground right in this beach here. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Look. And then just watch, you know, we'll do this. And then it doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be fancy at all. So we'll just go boop, and then boop, and then, well, it would be a little bit too easy to go straight back to the station. Just hold on a second. What are we doing here exactly? Because if I were to go just straight, we would pretty much arrive back to the station. So we'll just add the S-band. And there, now it should be good. Oh, you know what we haven't even done? We haven't even named this. How bad. Let's name this. Now, let's name this Oni Gafora. Or Oni Gafora, or whatever. Yeah, there. Stuff that I would never make up myself. Oh yeah, the naming of the worms. Let's see. What are we gonna color this? Shall we go classy or shall we go bonkers? I feel like we should go bonkers. Okay, this is eye murdering. This is really eye murdering. Do we want to murder our eyes even further? And then we go like this. And then, yeah. Okay, let's have this be our eye murderer. Oh, yeah, it's vomit to the eyes. Let's not look at it too much, shall we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is bad. Also, I kind of want this queue to be a little bit longer. At the same time, though, I don't want it to be too long. Well, actually, this is gonna be like a steel coaster, so this has plenty of queue capacity. Now that's at least some form of a queue. It's not like the greatest, but it should do. Wow, just look at how bad this is. Has the no, has it already returned? Yeah, apparently so. Okay, just mark my words, you know, the thing will now have a 6 in the ratings. Oh wow. Again the vandalism? We should act quickly. Is it bad? It's probably, yeah, it's over here again. Yeah, I think that we can blame this on it being too crowded over here. I think that's the cause of it, you know, and then once the guests get angry because a few things are demolished, then they start demolishing more because of the demolished stuff. It's like the downward spiral thingy, you know. but then for vandalism. At least that's my theory. What do I know, right? I've only been playing this for a couple of years. Okay, I think we have most of it addressed right now. Yeah, that should cover it. Nice. Okay, back to where we were doing stuff. Look, my theory was right. All you need is an underground section. It's that easy. And this coaster is even easier. So let's just finish this one. Right, we are gonna do this the traditional way, even though we can also power launch mode this, we're not. We're gonna do this as a traditional coaster. With this lift. And because this is a rather flexible coaster, I feel like we can have this go a little bit higher than the average. So we'll bring this up to... Okay, never mind. We won't, because that's where till how far we're allowed to go. Good. Now that we know that we are not allowed to go any further, let's... Oh, and that's already where... Yeah, okay, so... Now, what roller coaster is in the way right now here? Stop nagging. And then, if I were to get the roller coaster... Okay, this is... basically, this is telling me, okay, that much get out there. Get out there. So now we would need another lift piece. And then it says just okay, so where exactly, game, do you want us to go then? Tell me that much. I see the option here. You know, this is just like, as much as I want to go through that loop and all that stuff, that's just not gonna happen. So let's not try and force it. If it's not possible, we should not try and seek it out. But what we can do right now is do an on-ride photo section, which I think that our last coaster also didn't have. So it's a good thing that we now have it on this one at least, because it's good money, you know, that on-ride photo section. Can we do like a high loop to the left? I don't know. We might as well just try it. You know, what we'll do is we'll add it. We'll leave like one section here. Just, you know, in the case it doesn't make it, then we have the possibility to add like a booster there. Now we're at height 14. Let's do like a helix up large. Now of course it needs like a few straight pieces, which will add helix up large. Right now, we come from I-25, so our speed is actually rather good still, you know. What we can do is do like another loop to the left, to the right. Not sure if it will make it, but we have another booster section over there to run through, you know, which I'm pretty sure we might as well already add like a booster here, because I'm pretty sure that if we don't, the second loop will be a no-go. So there we have that much. So now we have like 2 loops in here, which I think is pretty cool. Let's see what else we can do in terms of cool stuff. Let's go to height 13 here, for example. Oh, okay. Look, what I would like to do is, I would like to do something. Okay, that's not gonna happen. What we can do though is line ourselves up a little bit better, because I believe this is all just a lining up issue. We might even need to lower ourselves down a little bit further to like height 11, which in theory we are able to do. Okay, now this requires some heavy lining up. Seems that it would just go alright. And then it doesn't work. Okay, interesting. So we've actually overlined ourselves up a little. I didn't even knew you could do it, but apparently so. So now we should be good to then escape like this. Height 19, huh? Lifted, lifted. Ooh, we are not that far off our own loop, but I don't think we're gonna be able to go through our own loop. So let's not try and force that, you know, because we can both see that's not gonna happen. But at height 20, what we should be able to do is pass through our other loop here. Okay, that's definitely gonna happen. Let's just see, how exactly are we gonna make this look cool? Is this gonna work out? No, hell no, and hell no, that's not gonna work out. What we could do is like the smaller curve, I believe. Can't we? Yeah, maybe if we extend this a little bit. Yeah, no, hold on a second. I know why that's not working out. We need this to be at height 16, but then later on, if we go to height 14 here. Look, now we're in business, huh? Now we're in business. Okay, so far, I think we have an excellent track design up till now. How exactly are we going to get this back to the station? That's the real question, because that's, I think, the point where we're at right now. See that we get this home in a good manner. I think what we're doing over here might be interesting. Let's see, do we, till where? Okay, so that's almost a straight line here. I don't think this is... Hold on a second, so we couldn't build... I don't know. I thought we could build all the way up till here, and then we couldn't, and now we can again. I don't know. I'm at a loss right now. I'm not entirely sure where we can build and what we can or can't do. What I want to do though is get this. Yeah, let's go with like the wide curve. Let's have this go up for a little, and then have this go down again. Wait, we need to extend this by 1. Luckily that's easy. And then if we go down here, right now I want to line us up in such a way that, now hold on a second. So at height 7 we're not allowed to go there because of that. So if I were to do this a little bit earlier, yeah, this is like this is where we need to do this basically. No, let's get the view back to this, and then I say 1, 2, 3 tunnel. There we go. DIY tunneling. Tunneling for tycoons, basically. And then pew, and then pew, and then done. Nice. Right, let's test this, and I am pretty sure that after this we have won the park. But if this coaster, for whatever reason, turns out to not be higher than 6, we have a trick up our sleeves, because then we'll sync it up, and then this will all of a sudden be like a 7. And this one most definitely will also be a 7. It makes it through the lift, very important. Really lame drop over there. Now this is the crucial bit, because if it doesn't make it... Oh, it does, nice. At perfect speeds as well. I think the booster there is crucial, you know. Oh, it's not just the booster over there. Let's also add booster over here. Booster, yes. And can we extend this over here maybe a little bit? Crap. Balls! That's not what I wanted to do. What I need to do is... Yeah, this isn't a helix. I feel like what we should do is also booster it over here. Then helix it up. Large. And I'm clicking over there just to not accidentally remove like a pathing section. Then do the boosters again here. And then bank it. Nice. Okay. So try number 2. Now we were close. It's just that, well, there are a few minor details, you know, that we had to take care of. let's call it like that, you know. Minor details. There. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I mean, this loop over here is just perfect. It's just that we need to gather up the pace for the second loop. And you know, the thing with the booster, the shorter the trains, the better they respond to the booster. So, and because it's quite long over here, basically it needs just a little bit more of it, you know. Oh, wow. Perfect. What can I say, right? It's really good. There, it doesn't even need that lift. That's also good. That will mean that it has the pace over there to go through all of this. And then another drop. This is all high speed stuff. Zoop. Okay, any station brake failure that we'll have is a guaranteed death crash. Because it enters the station at like 75 kilometers and then boom, back to 8. And if it's not a death crash, at least it will be a death whiplash. Yeah, alright. You know, we are also going to name this, and let's just pause it before we all of a sudden finish the park. Because I can see that happening. Let's call this, and I'm gonna try and pronounce this. Platyhelminthus. Yeah. Platyhelminthus. Right? I guess. There. Don't think I've ever named a coaster like that before. And we don't have the ratings yet. But the moment they become available, I think it is actually, it has the potential to be like even like 7.5 or so. Would you look at that? Now, it should be the case. All of a sudden, we complete the park. Yay! Nice! Can I see the balloons go up? Oh, there's not that many. Oh yeah, there's a few. Look, this is what I like to do, huh? Pew pew. Alright. Enter the name in the chart, of course. It is me who did this. Now, we still have to color this, which we will, of course. But yeah, and then what we'll do, you know, to complete the... Well, actually, if you sync this up, that will be terrible for this coaster because it's not a train. So that's actually a really bad idea to sync this up. So let's not. Let's just give this like a cool color scheme. Let's just go with something that we, you know, that's classy. That will look good. And then something like this. That looks good, right? Yeah, I like it. It's a bit wild, you know. We could also invert this. Maybe that's better. Is it? No, actually, it's not. So let's not invert this. This is actually better. Okay, well guys, Pleasure Island then. We could have done maybe a little bit more with this, but to be honest, there isn't much you can do here, you know, and it is one of the, well, I don't know how to say it politely, but it's one of the lesser scenarios that we've played. And also, yeah, you know, I see all the vandalism here. We've you know, tried and experimented here with not turning off the mowing option for the handy dudes. And I see the results here quite clearly, and that is that we have like vandalism rampant everywhere. So, lesson learned, well not really learned because I knew this already, but lesson learned, do not turn on the mowing option for the handy dude, because that's just bad. But in the end, you know, what we have here is a typical damage style park where we have spaghetti everywhere and pretty good, and apparently also awards, you know, and money. So the park's running nicely. And yeah, I think it is time that we move on, you know. Done this one, wasn't really that great, but we finished it. So yeah, I think we're ready for the next park next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.